Welcome to a New Life podcast with Pamela Jean, where it's all about empowering women to empower more women. Get ready, friends, to create a new life. And here is your host, Pamela Jean.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of New Life Podcast. This is Pamela Jean. I am your host today, and welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, so I know I had you at thinner thighs in 30 days. I've got your attention. I know that you're focused because everyone wants to know the secret. And I guess I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. That's not actually what we're going to talk about today, but I got your attention, didn't I? So today, our topic actually is understanding and learning that growth in your life, growth in your business, they are like running a marathon. You know, one thing as a business coach and a life mentor that's very frustrating for me is when I see people believing that I can reach six figures in 1 month, 6 figures in 60 days, or six figures in 30 days. You know, friends, that type of growth in your business is not realistic. It just isn't. And I've seen so many people being taken and scammed and spending a lot of money on coaching programs that promises this 6 figures in 1 month or whatever. Friends, it's just not reality. Just like thinner thighs in 30 days, okay, you can try to exercise and eat right, but you may or may not get that. It may take longer than 30 days, or take this pill and lose 30 pounds, or whatever that is. When it sounds too good to be true, friends, it really probably is. So I wanted to remind you of something really crucial. Fundamental change, whether it is about your body, life, or your business, does not happen overnight. It is a long journey that requires dedication, persistence, and the willingness to embrace the process. So often people think that, well, I'm going to start a business and I'm going to be able to retire in 5 years. Well, friends, most businesses don't even see their 5th birthday, let alone their 10th birthday. It takes time. You're not going to have your dream job or your dream life or your dream body or your dream hair or whatever it is in 7 days. It's just not realistic. You have to be willing to embrace the process and know that this is a long game and it takes strategy and planning. Too often in the fast-paced world, we're bombarded with quick fixes, solutions, promising instant results. Whether it's that crash diet, let's face it, we've all done that. We've all been on the crash diet where you have a wedding coming up or you're going to your class reunion and you want to impress your former classmates, which that's a conversation for another day. But whether it's the crash diet to shed some pounds in a week or a business guru claiming to make you a millionaire overnight, these shortcuts rarely deliver on their promises. I'll be the first to admit, when I first started learning the process to become a coach, it's a lengthy process. I started the planning of this 10 years ago. And many of you may have just now heard that I'm a coach today. After 10 years of working, you're just now learning this. It's just impossible for anything that's worthwhile, anything that that's full of purpose, to be done really, really quick. So we need to apply some wisdom to our quest for enormous growth in your life and in your business. It's really about making small, consistent changes to your life and to your business that will add up over time. I've never been someone that looks at the bottom of this giant mountain or this big elephant in front of me and thought, how can I eat that in one bite? You can't hike the mountain in one giant leap. It takes time. It takes one foot in front of the other. How do you eat the elephant, the problem, the issue? It's one small bite at a time. And it's the small bites, the small steps consistently done that will change your life and change your business over time. It will add up. That's part of the trust the process that I was talking about earlier. So think about it. Now, realistically, Really think about this. If you want to transform your body, if you are like, okay, I've got 30 pounds I want to lose by the end of the year, what are you going to do? I mean, seriously, what are you going to do every single day that can help you reach that goal? It's about adopting a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and caring for your mental and emotional well-being. All of those things factor in. And guess what? The same principles apply to your journey of personal growth as it does professional growth. If you're in a job that you just don't like, you don't like your career, that maybe your career was perfect at one time, it was something you loved, and now you've outgrown your career, it's time for you to choose another one. And if you're not someone who wants to start a business, not everybody is an entrepreneur, that's totally fine. But it takes effort. It takes work. Create the strategy, live outside of yourself. So whether you're striving to build the successful business or improve your relationships, it's really about finding the magic bullet to solve all your problems over time. It's about setting clear goals, developing a solid plan, and putting in the work daily. You know, if I'm working with someone as their coach, I start off with, what is your big goal? Where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want to be next year? Where do you want to be next month? Where do you want to be next week? Where do you want to be tomorrow? We start at the long game and we reverse engineer where we're at today and how we're going to reach the long, big goal, 10-year goal. We start big and we come back. We come back to center and start thinking about, okay, what can I do today? Every single day, one tiny step to reach that big goal. So as you embark on your journey to thinner thighs and beyond, remember, there are no shortcuts to success. There just aren't any. It's about embracing those processes, staying committed to your goals, and never giving up, no matter how long it takes. I've always felt that everything is figure-outable, and you will always be able to figure it out if you're committed and trust the process. Business growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Greatness within you is possible, but you have to seize it. You have to want the greatness within you. It's within your reach, my friends, but it's up to you to reach it. I wonder if anyone else out there listening to this, when I think of thinner thighs in 30 days, does this not bring you a flashback to, was it Suzanne Summers had the Thigh Master? Do you remember the Thigh Master? Am I that old that no one else gets the Thigh Master? But anyway, that's what made me think of this when I thought of thinner thighs in 30 days is that Thigh Master. So anyway, I digress. But when it comes to that business growth, it's crucial to pace yourself. Endurance, persistence are essential. In the world of entrepreneurship, it's common to see people chasing after quick wins or trying to implement rapid growth hacks to hope for that overnight success. But if you grow too fast in your business, that is like business suicide. The reality is that sustainable business growth takes time and consistent effort, because if you grow too much, you will sabotage yourself. You will cut your knees right, your legs right out from under your business. You know, I remember hearing stories about companies that have gone on Shark Tank and they were not prepared for the rest of the world to want their products so quickly, and they were not able to serve them well. Their internet crashed, their websites crashed, they ran out of stock, they had angry clients, and then what happens after that? Oh my gosh, it's like business suicide. They did not have the infrastructure in for that growth, and that takes time. Think about it this way, you know, in a sprint, you might have to give it your all for a short amount of time. I was never a sprinter. I don't know about you, but sprinting was not my gift. But you can't maintain that high rate of speed for the long haul. That's why you have the 50-yard dash. It's a quick dash of max speed. On the other hand, in a marathon, success in a marathon comes from pacing yourself. If you do the Boston Marathon, you will be successful by pacing yourself, not by trying to get to outrun everybody in the first bit. It's about pacing yourself. Stay focused and push through the inevitable challenges that come along the way. Think about that. It is a marathon and you have to pace yourself. Building success in life and business requires laying down a solid foundation, establishing strong relationships with customers and clients, vendors, refining your products or services based on feedback, and continuously innovating to stay ahead of the competition. And all of this takes time, my friends. So just like training for a marathon, it's about setting clear, concise goals, developing a strategic plan, and putting in constant effort daily. There will be highs and lows. Oh my gosh, every day there's a high, every day there's a low. Moments of triumph, moments of doubt. But if you stay the course and keep moving forward, you're going to reach the finish line. The finish line will happen. So remember, in the journey of life and business growth, it's not about how fast you can go, but rather how far you can sustainably progress. Stay focused, stay determined, and keep pushing forward. Success may not come overnight, but with patience and perseverance, you will get there. Life and business are not thinner thighs in 30 days. That's not what's going to happen. If you're new in business or if you're thinking about starting a business, I just want to warn you, don't fall for those, get rich quick schemes and themes. There is no way of reaching that abundance that you desire in your life, whether it's financially or relationally. That abundance takes time. It's not like winning the lottery and you get a big lump of money, dropped into your bank account. It's about putting in the time and being patient and persistent. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. And remember, if this is something that sounds good to you, that you find this to be true in your life, please like and share this with your friends. Get more people living with a mindset of growth and prosperity, because I've always felt the more abundance that I have, the more abundance that you have in your life, the more abundantly we both can give. Have an amazing week, my friends, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you for joining us today on a New Life podcast. We will see you next time.